Hey everybody, Jerz here to more Pokemon Legends Arceus, and I wanted to open up the episode with another team change. I know, every few episodes I swap up my team. Okay, so the only one that has stuck around is Ragu. Okay, everyone else has been swapped, even the Arcanine, even the Scizor, everyone has been swapped. Okay, I even dropped my starter for an adamant Gyarados. Okay. Um, oh wow! Look at the IVs for strength and attack. That's right. I boosted them with the Grit Rocks. Um, so you'll notice that everybody has not IVs, EVs that are at least level 3 or higher, and all the stats that matter. And that's why their stats are so buffed right now. We're gonna show you my old team members so you can compare. But I do have my timid Zeno here. I have Saito and Adamant Saito, because that Bullet Punch is going to have so much value when it's really strong. I've got my timid Ragu, the one that we had before. And we've got a Jolly Growly. Used to be Arcanine. And all of these guys replace what we used to have. And I've got a Shaka here. Shaka, I think, is alright. We've got some decent coverage here. What can defeat Shaka? Ground types, so we got an Ice Punch for them. And I think what rock types can beat up electricity as well. So, you know, Bulldoze and Ice, we have some coverage there. Over here, Growly, we've got electricity for the water types that we are extremely weak to. We have no options against ground and rock types here. So that we kind of have to swap out of, but at least we have coverage for water types. Ragu, we are running Sludge Bomb, Water Pulse Strat, same moves as before. I was thinking about dropping Poison so we could get Ice Beam. I feel like I rarely ever use Sludge Bomb. I just use Dragon Pulse for the most part and Water Pulse. Scizor has stayed exactly the same, but this is a brand new one, of course. And Zeno, we've got Air Slash, Psychic, Draining Kiss, get that HP back, which is super valuable. And we got Flamethrower. And we got Shin here, Ice Fang, great for the, again, for the ground types. Flying types, it's even flying type coverage. Ice Fang's real strong. We have Crunch, we have Aqua Tail for stab damage, and we got Bulldoze as well. And decent coverage. So I wanted to show you, actually, just to do an example of these stats here. So you guys can see attack and speed. No, just attack. 281, it's at 9. It's been boosted 9 times with the grits. And we're going to show you our old Growlithe, our old Arcanine, which is 3 levels higher, mind you. 217 attack versus 281. Even the speed is much less, 176 to 220. Big deal here, as you guys can see. Right now, the only thing this Arcanine has superior than mine is defense, and that's because it's higher level than me, and it's got 2 EVs in it. And here's my old team. I used to run Ranger. I got rid of Ranger for Zeno. It is a huge upgrade to have Zeno. Zeno is such a beefy monster when it comes to special defense. Even physical defense looking pretty decent on Zeno. I opted to get rid of Ozai. For whatever reason, I just was not feeling the typing. Water type is great, but it's a physical attacker. It's not that fast. Shin was outdoing it pretty much in everything. And the nature, if it was a good nature, I'd have stuck around. But reducing your speed to buff your attack is just not something I'm looking for. Hopefully I could find a better nature of this Pokemon, and then I may bring them back and drop Shin. But 308 attack at level 65 versus 217 at level 70. You know, of course we have the EVs here, but that is a substantial difference. We dropped Brucilla. It used to be Bruce. Dropped Brucilla. Again, the natures were a big thing for me. All the natures were pretty bad on our old team. And we just went for advantageous natures that I would like to have boosted their stats for, which is cool. And also, I also have a Rhyperior here that's really strong. It's I think it's Jolly, or it's Jolly. Great. And I put some EVs in here. Speed is not that great. I think Adamant Nature would be best for this Pokemon because its speed is kind of bad anyway. And then that way you can get more out of its attack. But I have a backup plan here in the case I do need a ground rock type. I was going to use Rhyperior instead of Shaka here, but I did not want two Pokemon that had 4 times weakness to water. And then I don't really have a response to water, like a direct response. Like I have, of course, Electric, Thunderfang, and aside from that Thunderfang, I do not have a response to water on my team. So putting Rhyperior, or Risho rather, on the squad would have been a very a serious ordeal for us. I think this Golem, this Alpha is hasty. I think I had found a good Golem at some point. And also, while I was hunting, I did find some outbreaks. Of course, I found a shiny Yanma. Pretty cool. One of the coolest, man. I wish, if there's a way to change natures, I would love to switch this stuff. Because in the Sword and Shield, you can switch the natures with like a little berry thing. So if I'm able to switch the natures, I would probably run this Pokemon. I think it's a cool one. Now, would I drop Zeno for it? I don't know. I think Zeno's a tough choice. If I was going to drop anyone on this team, my first choice is Shaka. For whatever reason, it's just the only one that I think, or Saito. Actually, I would drop Saito because this is a bug flying type. I guess I'll drop my bug typing here, but Bug Steel is such a good, has such good typing. It'd be tough to drop, truth be told. But anyway, and I found my first Cherim. It was in a tree. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that I have been using my grit items. And if you haven't been using your grit items and you've been struggling in battles, as I have, because I never used any till now, these items here will raise your effort levels from 1 to 3. So I use this on everybody on the party for all their defenses. These will up them from 3 to 5. And then these, it says 6 to 8, but I actually got my Pokemon to 9. Some stats to 9 there. And then this one is just 9 to 10. I just haven't used it on anyone because they're so rare. I don't want to run out of them, of course. But if I was going to use it on someone, maybe Ragu. I see Ragu lasting throughout the whole playthrough. Anyway, let's continue on. And also, guys, I have been working on my missions and requests. Yeah, I still haven't found a... What does he want? Catch a big Buzzell. I wish it said the size there. I've caught a few Buzzell. And I need to work on Cherim Pokedex. I need to gather a bajillion wisps. But I've been working on my requests here while I was offline. A good portion of them are done. I've got like maybe 10 left. Let me see if this guy... I have captured several Buzzells. I think he wants a 2.8 or larger, I believe. Just to check. I don't recall right now. But yes, my whole team. And yeah, Growly, man, that was so great. Because this was the second or third Growlithe I had captured. And I was like, wow, Jolly Nature right away. So very cool. I think it was this fella here. So... let me see, have you brought me a bigger Buzzell? So, I think the tallest Buzzell I've got here, 2.4, 2.6. Let's try the 2.6. He needs a 2.8 or better. Okay, that's what it was. So I did kind of remember that correctly. Okay, then. No problem. Anyway, let's continue the main story. I know it hurts to take the main Pokemon off the team, but on this kind of game, I don't think I have the luxury of just dealing with weak Pokemon. I even have to think about using Dialga as well, truth be told. Let me see Dialga's stats. I actually didn't even consider that. If I was going to drop Ragu, I could run Dialga. Now I gotta find out where Dialga is, because I've done many outbreaks since capturing it. There it is. So Dialga is bold. It's not the worst nature, but it's also not amazing. 256 special attack versus 288. Oh, wow. Dialga would actually mop Ragu up horribly. And this thing comes with special defense, speed, and defense at 3 already. All I'd have to do is get HP to 3, special attack to 6, and speed to 6. And this would be pretty strong Pokemon, honestly. If I find myself struggling really hard and Ragu is not pulling their weight, we may pull in Dialga. I don't think it's... I generally don't like to bring in legendaries. Ooh, an Adamant Golem. This is kind of nuts. That is a great Golem, and it's alpha too. I'm not a fan of bringing in legendaries, but I absolutely will if I have to. On this, specifically just for this game. Like on a normal game, I don't think it's necessary, but on this game where they absolutely thrash you, whew, I may think about pulling in the legendary. And what the... Oh, okay. Alright, I'm like, what is going on here? But yes, I have been collecting people's packs. If you guys notice, my merit is actually really high. Oh, look at all these people that need help. The best ones to grab are definitely the grit rocks. Oh, look at this. That's a heavy ball there. Honestly, they're all worth... Oh, that's a level 10. That's the 10 item. Oh man, I feel like I can't turn that down. I feel like I cannot turn that down, dude. That is a very rare item. So rare that you have to get that item, you actually have to actually get that item, you need to, what is it? Release alpha Pokemon. I was looking it up. I was like, oh, so the game wants you to release Pokemon, and when you release Pokemon, you're able to get items. You're able to get rocks with ease, and I have about 27 pages filled with Pokemon. I need to at some point get rid of them, honestly. But let's go ahead and get to work here. I know this episode's going to start off a little slow because I'm hunting down these items. But we will continue the story today for sure. I'm building up my merits, and I've been leveling up. I've been leveling up in town. Actually, I don't know if a lot of people know that you can level up in town. There's someone in town that you can actually battle trainers in town, guys. Okay. Let's get out of here, man. I don't want to get destroyed. Okay, you can actually battle trainers in town. You know what? Maybe, what was that thing? What are you? Oh, it's a flower. Never mind, never mind. You know what we'll do today? Today will be kind of a chill day. We will gather the packs today, and then we're going to battle the lady in town. I'll show you guys how I've been leveling up, because my team was actually really low level. This Gyarados, it's like level 65 now, I believe. It was level 24 when I started, and I've been leveling them up for about a few days. I think about 4 days. And it's been working out pretty well, man. That is wood. That is not the pack. Okay, satchel for Marshall. Let's go ahead and help people out today, get them their satchels. I've spent a lot of time getting satchels. I think they're worth the time and effort to get them for people. And I know people will be happy to get their items back too. So, hello little buddy. And I'm also keeping an eye out in case a shiny pops up, because they would be amazing to have. That's not a satchel. That's a bleep bloop thing, or a bleep blop, whatever it's called. Is this inside of the cave? It's up on top of the hill, most likely. Okay. And I've learned some neat little techniques. Like if I wanted to do this faster, you jump and then your bird mounts. Oh, the pack's right here. Well, there you go. So it looks like we're done with this zone in terms of collecting packs. Let's go ahead and port back to town. We'll go to the next area. And I'll show you the Blissey I've been beating up to honestly, Nightlight, you're the reason we're doing this episode. Because that Grit Rock there, that is going to level one of my stats to 10. So, nothing in particular. Let's return to town. I wish you could port between areas faster than just going to town first. Hopefully that's something they do in the next game, if they do a new game. So we were there. I guess we'll do Obsidian Fieldlands next. Every area normally has 4 of each. 4 satchels at the point in the game I'm in right now. Every area normally has 4 of them. Oh, and where I have it pinned is where you beat up the Blissey. But we'll do that shortly. I don't want to... we'll do that right after this, actually. We'll do the Blissey, once I'm done with all these satchels, we'll do the Blissey final. And as long as you have a fighting type Pokemon, all of your team will get some good EXP. Or a Pokemon with fighting type moves. Oh, and I've also learned some new things. I used to hate having these things. But now look. Now I love them. Because they stun the Pokemon and now they can no longer function. Cool. So Bozel's been captured. This is an attempt to capturing a... This is an attempt to capturing... Oh. And then once he's stunned, come up behind. That looks like a decent sized one. Okay. That one's actually massive, this one right here. I think I'm going to catch him that time. Nice. That was a pretty big Bozel there. Anyway, let's continue on. There is an item down here, and then you can also find the Cherubi location down here too. Cherubi, I didn't find it at this island specifically, but I heard you can find it at the island we're going to, Remnus Island. But generally, any blue tree that has these little yellow fruits on them, apparently a Cherubi has a chance to spawn at those. So always keep an eye out. If you see a shaking... see, this whole island is all blue trees with the yellow fruits on them. There's one more back there. Hasn't rendered yet. There it is. And we have no shake. And there's Infernape. Not interested. And then over here, there's 2 more trees you can check. This tree over here is actually where I got my Cherubi from. Cool, it's actually shaking today. So let's give it a shot. See if we get a Cherubi today. Cool, we got a Cherubi, man. Perfect. So that's just great. I don't want to risk losing the Cherubi. We're going to do a Great Ball here. This is my 2nd ever Cherubi I've ever found. There you go. That's it, caught Cherubi. This is going to be a bit of a grind to max out its Pokedex entry, but you know, with time you'll get there. Oh, look, and I forgot to grab the pack while I was over here. So I wouldn't say this is like a guide video today, but I'm just showing you things I've utilized that I found online and things I found on my own as well that have been helpful. The Cherubi one was definitely one I found online. Beating up people in town, I actually figured that out on my own. And the Blissey, I had found that online as well. Actually, I had found the Blissey, it gave me good EXP. And then I was like, man, I wonder what's a good place to get EXP. I looked online and people are saying that Blissey is the way to do it. It's real fast. And it is super fast too, and it's easy. But if you ever get bored, you can battle the trainers in town in the training area. This thing's going to run away probably. Okay. Okay, we're out of here. Let's go to the next satchel, and then we'll go to the Blissey right after. And then once the Blissey is defeated, we will go to the next zone. Man, time is flying. I can't believe it's been almost 20 minutes already, and we've barely done anything this episode. Like, it's crazy. Like, it is definitely not a lie when they say time flies when you're having fun. Like, it literally does. Where is this satchel? Guess he got beat up. Oh, look, that's an alpha dude there. So right over here. So we're going to go over and head to Blissey. And Blissey's down over here in this direction. Here's a Gyarados. And just make sure you have a Pokemon that's real good at fighting. Like doing fighting moves, stuff like that. And let's see if we get lucky here with this Blissey. That's the move we're looking for. Perfect. Let Saito hit them from behind so they're unaware. And I think a strong close combat could finish them, but I like to play it safe. I do a regular one. I just do a regular one twice, because it depends on the EVs of the Blissey you're fighting. Some of them have higher defensive EVs, and I've had them actually survive a strong close combat. And they defeat them, and everybody gets a mess of EXP. My Scizor got 8,000 EXP there. So yeah, pretty cool location. Oh, it looks like I'm still in danger here. We'll wait till being in danger ends, and then we'll go ahead and port to the camp. And we'll go and assist. Go ahead and turn into these things. Pokemon King, that's a cool name. Okay. I've caught 4 Pokemon. Oh yeah, I caught some Bozels here, man. Forgot about that. Gotta make some money back. I'm really poor. Feel like I'm struggling out here to make cash. New observations. Cherubi level 6. Pretty good. We need to catch 2 more for a level. And okay. That'd be pretty good. And times you've seen it use absorb. Okay, not bad. But yes, we are, it is really hard to get points nowadays. Okay. So that's a decent EXP from there. We'll end, we'll do the merits here maybe last. Maybe. Or does it matter? We'll do Crimson Marlins next. Just to complete our merit journey. Make sure everyone's getting some merits. Okay. See how we're doing. I see 1, 2. Oh, perfect. They're like all lined up. And I'll keep my eyes open. There could be other Cherubis out here, but I'm not too concerned about them. And how many times I see it use Absorb, I mean I could always use my own Cherubi to make that happen, you know? Let's see where that pack is. Okay. Well, that is a massive Toxicroak there, boys. Whew. Scary Toxicroak. I could be battling some of these things, but it's okay. We're just going to be gathering packs and helping people out. If I died, I would definitely want someone to help me out. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are items, precious items you dropped. So you definitely want those items back. I would. So let's go ahead and grab these 2. And then we can go ahead and port back to town. We'll do the next zone. And these merits, like once you've gotten all the Pokemon you essentially need from the merits, you know, and you feel like you don't need to buy the link cables anymore or the items to evolve the Pokemon, it's a good source of just buying regular Pokeballs too. But it's also a kind gesture to help out other Poke trainers, and that's why I do it mostly. Because no one feels good when they fall and they lose their items, right? So be nice to your fellow trainers, guys. If you see some satchels out there that you can get, help your friends out here. We're all in it together. Hey, little guys. I could have sworn there was a satchel here somewhere. Oh, it's oh, there it is. Oh, wait. Oh, it's right here. All right. Okay. And let's go ahead and let's go. We're done with this area. Crimson Marylands is complete. Let's go ahead and turn in. Nice, I can get some gold out of that. You know, it'd be cool if they give you a little bit of EXP for recovering someone's satchel. You know, like for your rank. Even like 10 EXP per satchel, it would add up, you know. Like 40 per zone here, that way you can work towards your medals. But I think the only way to really build up your rank is by actually filling the Pokedex. Ooh. Oh, but this doesn't look like a Truby tree. I think Truby trees are only yellow fruits. We can try it on the way back, but I don't think that one's gonna work. To be honest with you. Oh, there it is. Always down to help out the community. See, it's one of those yellow trees over there. Okay, and then the next one. You know what? Forget that tree. Let's do what we're here to do. And the cool thing is, when you're flying over water, once we eventually, you know, inevitably hit the water, you can just surf. And the cool thing is, you can start flying right out of the surf as well, which is pretty awesome. So here you can hit Braviary while in midair. It's kind of amazing the things you can do with Braviary. Okay, let's go ahead and fly. Ooh, it looks like someone may have drowned out here. How did you get out here? Oh, did they forget to use their mount? They may have forgot to use their mount. Do you think a Pokemon defeated them? This is a bit of a random location to die. Maybe they were battling something out here from the ocean, or... Not sure. But we're almost done with this zone. One more item to go. We're going to the creepy hand area. Okay. Right on the money, baby. All right. I don't remember if I think, is the professor at every camp you port to? Almost every. But I like to go to the safe one. Okay. And these last 8 oh no, these are new ones. But there's a good bit in Coronet. We're just gonna do the ones in Coronet and continue. Because after you've done a couple, more pop up, like one in each zone, you know? That new one hasn't popped up here yet, but as soon as I leave it will. Wait a second, did I not turn in your stuff? Oh man, sorry about that, bud. Okay. Okay, we'll go back. Alright, and there's one more zone to actually pick up items from, and it's Coronet. We're going to do that after we do the battle in town so you guys can see what I'm talking about. You can also level up in town. Now, if you open your map, you can just port to the training grounds. There's Ingo will be there. Now, I'm going to assume you can unlock more trainers later. I don't know. Oh, yeah, the merit points. You can use them at this lady. Whoops, I did trade people. I want to get items. So in here, you can grab regular Pokeballs. And mainly, the merit points are to grab items to evolve perfect Pokemon. So if you have the nature you want, go ahead and come in here and just dump your merit points in here to get the stuff you need. A lot of the items I have in here were actually from distortion zones. So if you participate in a lot of distortion and you don't really collect merit points, there's a chance you can get some of these items for free. Link cables, I think I've gotten 2 from quests and 2 from distortions. But everything else here, majority is from distortions, maybe some quests. But this is a good source of Pokeballs here if you wanted to. Look, this is like a day's worth of hunting. I can get 50 Pokeballs, regular ones, which are still worth your time. But here, speak to Ingo and you can train in town. And I like to battle the toughest trainer because they have the most Pokemon. The more Pokemon they have, the more EXP you're going to get. But you can try battling everyone in here. I'm going to assume more trainers will unlock as I progress the story. But right now, she is the toughest trainer I can battle. And I kind of already know her team. She's going to open up with an Apom or Ambipom. And my Growly can, I kind of already know what they're going to do, you know. Part of me would love to do a Raging Fury, but I'm not doing that. None of my fast moves outspeed. We just do our regular crunch here. Normally in 2 crunches I can destroy this Ambipom. They're going to do a quick attack and then an Iron Tail. Hopefully they miss. They land it. If my defense goes down, could be scary. It didn't. So we should be able to tank 1 hit from the Luxray coming in next. So I've battled her a few times to get some EXP. And I've learned what she likes to do. Wild Charge, I should survive that. Now, if your defense gets nerfed by Wild Charge, here I can get a double turn off. If your defense gets nerfed by Wild Charge, you will get 1 shot there. So I like to do a single Rock Slide there, and then I like to pull in Ragu to clean up literally the rest of her Pokemon. And then I literally just Dragon Pulse everyone to doom here. Luxray is gone. And then next up is going to be Zoroark. And I can just do a strong Dragon Pulse to eliminate them in 1 shot. And then all that's left is a Honchkrow that can barely really contest Ragu. Well, if it kept doing Night Slash, I might be able to defeat you, but for whatever reason, she likes to have it use Icy Wind, which is not its forte. Honchkrow is a physical attacker. Icy Wind is a special attack. So there's Night Slash. That is what could defeat you if she did it enough. And I'm just going to do a fast Agile Style. If you're not high enough level like I am, Agile Style may not give you a second turn like mine is. But now I am fast enough to take advantage of Agile Style, so easy enough. And then everybody gets a decent EXP. It's still, and then here you don't have to you don't have to leave town or do anything. You can automatically just load up the battle right away. Decent EXP here if you prefer this method. But you have to go through this chat every time. You have to speak with him every time. So you've got this option, or you could battle the Blissey and just one-shot it with something and then come back to town and reset everything, right? Anyway, so let's go grab the packs on Coronet Island. So kind of weird. We went over some things that I've been doing while I was offline. I found out how to get Cherubi. I found 2 routes of getting EXP. And now we're going to go to Coronet. We're going to pick up these sacks, and hopefully we can jump into a little bit of story today is the goal. So we may as well pick up these bags while we're here. Why not help our brothers and sisters? our fellow Pokemon trainers. I always, every time I log in for the first time for the day, I help everybody get their stuff back. That's my goal. Which now you know why I have 10,000 points. I wonder if it's faster to just, you know, I'll just do it. But yes, I help everyone out before I start my training session. Mainly because that's what I would like someone to do for me if I kept dying in the game. So. Okay, kind of cheese it there. It's not really cheese, but it's a tactic. There's the Onyx. I probably should have went the other way. That looks like wood. Yeah, that's wood because my arrow is way too far. Man, I should have ported or something. This was a long fly. It looks like someone may have fallen off this mountain or something. We're really close. Oh no, they probably battled. Oh my god, they battled all the Gliders. They battled 4 Gliders. Rest in peace, dude. Now I know why you were defeated. Gliders are no joke. That ground flying typing is tough to deal with if you don't have ice. That's probably, that might be one of the reasons why I'm running ice on the team now, for those annoying Gliders. Okay, and the Gliscors. Oh, and also these chests. You can get items from these chests here, guys. So here you can just run up and just throw a Pokemon at the chests in the area, if you see any. I know I saw one over here. Let's just pop it real fast. And you can get some rare items from the chest too. I think I've gotten a grit from an item. Here's a chest here. Boom. Chest there. That might be a Pokemon. Oh my god, it's a Voltorb. And I summoned the worst Pokemon I could possibly do against it. We're going to do an Ice Fang. Oh, and there's even a Glider here too. Good lord, okay. Luckily for me, we do have Ice Fang for both of them. And that is a one-shot defeat for both of you. That's right, Voltorb in this game is an electric type. That's probably another Voltorb. Yep. But here you have it, guys. Another way to capture Voltorbs. Through chests. I wasn't paying attention. Do you get items from these chests as well? We'll find out in a moment. But Ice Fang, pretty good accuracy. I think it's 95. Not bad. Oh yeah, there goes Voltorb being defeated, and then you get some items from that box. Pokeballs, Crunchy Salt. Look at all that stuff that came out of it. Who's my lowest level? Oh, here's another chest here. Another Voltorb. They're literally defending and stealing all the items here. Electric grass typing is so bizarre. But yeah, Smoke Bombs, Cakes, Ultra Ball. Wow, that was a really good box. But yes, and you can reset these boxes by just going to town and coming back, you know? What? I can't walk over that? I feel like I should be able to. Okay, Stealth Spray, Pokeball. See, you get some free items just from popping these boxes here. Here's a big box that you probably wouldn't think you could break, but you can. And I think we're good. There's probably more boxes, but we'll be here a while if we keep trying to hunt them all down, you know? There's definitely more. But, let's go ahead and grab this last item here. And then we'll port to the Thingling thing, because I have to heal my, my Gyarados. It is a little hurt. And then after that, we can continue on with the story with our new team. That I wish I could have kept Ozai, but on this game specifically, the way this game functions, I have no space for weak Pokemon, unfortunately. Like, I should almost be running the... I should be running the Legendary, too. To be honest with you. I should be using all the strongest and beefiest Pokemon I possibly can. Because even regular Pokemon here will destroy you. Okay, this guy got wrecked by a Graveler, and I don't blame you, bud. Because if you don't have the water typing to deal with them, or grass, I would get slaughtered too. So we got all the stuff we need. Let's go port to the arena. Actually, this was a horrible place to port because you can't heal here. Oh, yes, I can. Ooh, thank God. And I can deposit items here too. And then we can at least do a little bit of story today instead of just ignoring everything. So let's deposit that. These are all things we picked up from the boxes. Okay. And we'll go ahead and organize that too. Cool, I can actually max out 3 stats. Getting more Grit Rocks is great. It opens up more windows for me when I... Nice, 95 merits from that one. It opens up more windows for Pokemon I can have on my team. So we've already healed. Let's go ahead and get to it, guys. We may get destroyed, we may not. I'm expecting we will. Let's see. Looks like it's a cave. Yeah. It's that cave with a nose pass. I've actually never caught this Pokemon. The thing is, I know where to find it, so I'm not really too concerned. So let's just get in here. Another nose pass. Cool. I wonder if I should... Nah, it's okay. Let's continue. We're in a cave. Rock-type Pokemon are probably going to be prevalent in here. I'll keep Gyarados up front. What a curious cave. I feel some extraordinary power here, as if the world itself is created in this very place. What do you think, Leon? Taking into consideration my knowledge of ores, my skill at mining, and the strength of my Sligoo's moves, I think you better leave any extraction work up to us. Wouldn't you say? We're gonna have to ask you to stop right there. Uh-oh. Oh my God, it's these 3. Ah, crap. Come on, who's there? We don't have any time to waste with Clover. We haven't seen you since you walked out in the clan. Where have you been all this time? I don't have to tell you nothing. Look, you can carry on digging out that treasure you're after, and then you'll give it to us. I don't know why you even look surprised. It's not as if you're hard to follow. What we seek may be as precious as treasure, but this isn't about how valuable it is. We need it to restore this awful sky to normal. Ugh, that earnest, goody two-shoes act of yours is what made me leave the Pearl Clan in the first place. Enough, I don't care why any of you ran off to play bandit, but I won't let you get in Leon's way. There are 3 of you and 3 of us. Let's go. So I'll take on Charm. Charm is the leader, I think. I bring good luck to my sisters wherever I go, and ill luck to anyone who crosses our path. I'm the eldest. I'll be your unlucky Charm, especially in this, the battle of a lifetime. Charm, we'll see, because I've been working on my team, and this is a much different team, a much different tier opponent than you're used to. Right on, of course. As a rock ground type, so I have the perfect Pokemon. Woo, that thing's beefy though. I'm gonna go tough here. I'm gonna tough boy it. Does that give me 2 turns? We're gonna tough boy it, guys. Let's try the strength of my Shin here. Can I one-shot Rhydon that's 4 times weak to water? Yes, I can. Maybe if I was not EV trained, probably no. But because I am, no problem. Shadow Ball, that's going to hurt. And they're getting a double turn on me. Hypnosis coming in hot. They're probably going to do another Shadow Ball. So I think my best bet is to get Ragu in. Even though it doesn't have a move that can be super effective against Gengar, I'm expecting the Shadow Ball to come in, and we've at least got 300 special defense, which can make all the difference. I'm going to do an Agile Dragon Pulse, because I don't know if it's going to do an Agile move as well. I don't want it to get a double turn on me. Oh wow, an Agile Dragon Pulse almost sealed the deal. And now we finish you with a regular Dragon Pulse. Goodbye, Gengar. Much different battle than last time, Charm. Well, you're rather formidable. And Chump Change EXP. Good EXP for Gyarados. Come on, Clover, why not come back to the Diamond Clan? Times are changing, we're changing, and we could really use someone as strong as you are. Are you joking? I've got no interest in living back in that place of all its stupid rules. Look, we'll let you keep your treasure this time, but you better do something about that sky. If you are as strong as ever, Jerz, maybe you really can do something about that monstrous creature at the top of the mountain. But even if you do, the next time we meet, you won't escape without a beating. Remember that. I know one thing, if Kingdra is ever released on this game, I will drop Raigu in a heartbeat. I just have to pray that Kingdra is not bad. Honestly, those three, what did they even come here for? Oh well, heal everyone's Pokemon. Thank you. The coin that I remember never hesitated to help someone in need, even if she groused as she did so. I suspect they may have been worried about us, perhaps even wanting the help. Then they should have just said so. What a pain they are, hiding behind all that attitude. I was able to extract some of that origin ore, or whatever it is that you wish to call it. He'd better go with you, Jerz. It better go with you. Slugoo! A piece of origin ore. Ooh, said to contain the power of Almighty Sinnoh itself. That was surprisingly easy. No, you simply fail to recognize my skill. You ought to be praising my hard work, honestly. I knew we could count on you, Leon. No wonder Cleaver recognizes you as a worthy warden. Let's hurry back to Mr. Professor and show him what we got. That Laventon's got sound judgment plus knowledge to spare despite his silly streak. Okay. Alright, so... Oh. Okay. Sometimes it takes 2, sometimes it takes 3 spoiled nuts. Today, took 2. Alright then, let's go ahead. Actually, we can just port there. Why even do this? We got port. Let's, I think I'm healed actually. Professor Laventon, what have we got to do now? So this is the Stone of Creation's beginning, the origin ore. Yes, one can certainly feel an imposing aura emanating from it. Could this be the feeling of the very origin itself? I've been meaning to ask since you brought that up, but the origin of what exactly? Of everything by the sound of it. Exactly, my girl. Now then, back we go to Jubilife Village. Okay. I feel like they're going to... Yeah, here we go. We're going to go into a study, like a lesson about the origin. Here you are. What remains of the red chain, broken as it may be. Splendid. Even in pieces, I think we'll find it still perfectly fit for purpose. We're jolly lucky you had the foresight to pick up all these broken bits back at the temple. Your turn, Jerz. Next comes a Stone of Creation's beginning. He handed over the origin ore. The fragments of the red chain collected at great personal risk by the Pearl Clan. Then the Stone of Creation beginning, which we first learned to thanks to the Diamond Clan. And now it's time for the Galaxy team to play its part and turn these items into a proper vessel. Akari, you are one of our team's greatest craftspeople. Can I ask you to do the honors? This is my true battlefield, Jerz, even if it may be safe indoors. So she is just like the ultimate craftsman, or craftswoman. This may take some time. Perhaps the rest of you had wait outside while we work. Okay. They're not going to betray me too, are they? That would be horrible if Akari's like the boss of the game. Come on, Professor. Wish they'd hurry it up in there. I'm starting to suspect all your prattling about the value of time is a cover for your own impatience. If sitting back and waiting actually solved things, I'd sit forever, because that'd be using time well, unlike this. Guess he has a point. We've done it! It's complete! He's so happy. The Origin Ball! If the message conveyed to our good clan leader can be believed, then it should allow you to catch the Pokemon that has appeared at the Temple of Sinnoh. Ooh. Believe it or not, I kind of want to... If Palkia has a good nature, I may use it. Dragon Water type is nice. Would I drop Gyarados for that? Debatable. These Pokeballs of yours are full of wonders. To think the fate of all Hisui could rest in something so tiny. It's interesting how catching a Pokemon in one of these could bring the two of you closer together. Hold on. It's that voice. I heard it in my head again. This guy has some Bardock, some telepathy. Well, Bardock could see the future. Seems like a mighty Dialga's willing to lend its strength to this fight. That's what it's telling me. It's certainly excellent news. The Diamond Clan's almighty Sinnoh, or perhaps I should say Dialga, is fearsomely powerful. Everything's ready. Take the Origin Ball and hurry back to the Temple of Sinnoh together with Dialga. So I need to battle it with Dialga. If I'm going to use Dialga, I am going to drop Ragu because they're both Dragon Steel types. There's no point in running the same exact type twice on my team. Ugh. I was hoping that wasn't going to happen. See what they're selling. But looks like I have no choice. So let's go put Dialga on the team. And actually, you know what, guys? I think we're gonna call it a day here. Next episode, Dialga should be on the party already. I'm going to boost its stats, some of them that I can, with the Grit Rocks I have available. And then we'll continue on with the story, okay? So thanks for watching. Hope I'll catch you all next time. And until then, see ya.